Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's me again. What's today? It's about 1 o'clock-ish, around a bit before, a bit after, not quite sure. It is Thursday, the 30th of May, so we are heading into winter here in Australia. Winter starts on Saturday, the 1st of June, and it is starting to get cold already. This morning, it was, I think, 16 degrees in my place at Celsius. We do metric system in Australia. And the reason why it is cold this early is that it is snowing out at Orange. Now, I'm not quite sure where Orange is. It's inland somewhere, or other, roundabout somewhere, but it's causing the cold and that. I've got my heater on, which is good because I said I was going to wait. I thought, no, it's cold. I want to keep warm and right. My power bill, I don't care. I prefer to be warm. And as always, I have got little Garfield, and he will be in all my videos. I will show him here and there. Yeah. And I am doing a changing video of little Sam. You probably haven't seen Sam for a while. Sam is a Beringer baby. I didn't realise she was a Beringer baby. When I got her, I loved her. She's adorable. You know, she has beautiful hair. She's a good weight. But one thing I did notice about was her joints, how she's attached, her arms attached. That did give me a question as that why is it different to other reborns? And of course I didn't know what the kit was, so I went on to Stephanie's Patreon and put a photo up of her and just asked, does anybody know what kit this is? And Stephanie came back and replied that it's little LIL Reborn Beringer baby. So that's what she is, a Beringer baby. But we don't care. We all love our dolls. We're little girls, so we all love our dolls, don't we? So she's finally getting changed out of her summer outfit. As I said, it's getting cold here. I'm in my winter nightie. I do have clothes. I thought I'd stay these on. I do have clothes. But when I'm home, I'm more comfortable in my nightie. So that's where I go. I got my sexy socks on again. I can't show you because I'm sitting on the lounge. And what I'm changing little Sam into is this little onesie. This is one of the ones I got in this Christmas swap from the lovely lady from Arizona. And it's a little onesie. It's white and it's got, I think it's navy blue stripes going across. And it's got yellow trimming around the neck and around the sleeves. And it's got little tootsie footsies in it. And on the front, it's got a bee, and it says, beautiful. Oh, itchy ear. She hasn't been in a onesie yet, so we are going to, I'll turn the camera around so show changing her. I'll put it up a bit. There we are. She's good at sitting up. She's actually in the bassinet with most of my other babies, and she sits there with who she sits there with Ruby and Poppy. And speaking of babies, oh my God, I went and did it. As you know, I've said in another video how I bought Bountiful Baby, had kits on half price special, had 50% off. Wait a minute. Oh, excuse me. Something going on. And I got a little baby and the kit. I got the kit, the body, and the eyes for her. She's got opened eyes. And for that cost me $85 Australian, which is pretty good. And she sent it off to Gay, and she's just about finished, and Gay will be posting it either tomorrow or Saturday, so she'll be here next week. But there's also another one I've got to tell you about. I wasn't going to buy any more big babies. I had that down pat. No, not. But I was on Facebook pages, one come up and had this beautiful baby. Oh, I thought about it. I asked the price and I thought about it. I worked out how much the postage was, roughly was going to be, and I thought, yeah. So I've got another new baby coming, and she should be here hopefully Monday, if I'm lucky, so that I'll be home, because I have to sign for it. So hopefully Monday. And because this lady is very nice and I have purchased her from before, she created my Lee baby, my Lee Lou kit for me. And she said, because I'm an excellent payer, I pay, as soon as I know the price, I go into my account, I PayPal or however they like them paid, and I pay it. So she's chucking a few extra in. And you know what? I think that makes you want to actually go back to that artist again if they put that little bit extra, especially if you're a good payer. I am an excellent payer. I'm an excellent payer on everything. With eBay, 100% feedback, 100%. As soon as I buy something, wham, I pay for it. Except sometimes when I buy multiple items from the same, from the same seller, I've got to wait for a combination, because they have actually the postage is different, because you're buying so many items. Postage works out to be cheaper. You don't have to pay postage for each item. But even though it is 100% feedback, and yeah. So there's little Sam. She looks good in that, because she's got bent legs. She hasn't been in a onesie before, have you, little one? Hey? Yeah. Your tootsies, you need a smaller one, don't you? You need a beanie. Yeah. There she is, all done. Oh, look, I should take this off so you can see it better. She looks like she's in jail. She's got stripes. There she is. Turn it round. Isn't she a cutie? As I said, I've got two babies coming now. The one I got off Facebook for Margaret, she lives up Sunshine. She lives, I'm trying to figure out where she lives, up near Brisbane, on an island somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out where she lives. But she said it'd be 3 days. Hopefully Australia Post will pull their finger out and they'll get here Monday, because I'm not here Tuesdays. Unless they come early and before I actually take off. But if I miss it, that's okay. I'll just go to the post office and pick it up when I go over on that next. Won't we? There we are. She's adorable. She looks so sweet in this outfit. I cannot remember that lady's name who sent these now. I cannot, for some reason, it thinks it starts with an A. I don't know. What do you reckon? You are adorable. Oh my goodness. I had a pie for lunch and something is affecting me. Oh, shit. I'm going to stop this for a while. I'll come back and see till I feel better. Okay, I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Feeling a bit better. Had my medicine What else to do? I went somewhere, went to the little room at the back, and yeah, cold. It's cold, but I've got some sparkling water, which will help relieve some gas. And I think I had a pie from a pie shop in the plaza called Brumbies, and it's a different potato pie I've had before. It had cheese in that on top. Maybe that is what has affected me. I haven't had a potato pie from them before, and so I'm thinking that's what it is. So now I know I can't eat their potato pies. If I want a potato pie, I just go across the road here. So this will help. This is like a fizzy drink. It's a sparkling water. It will help release the bit of gas that's going up in my tummy. And, excuse me. I'll drink that. And afterwards, when I finish the video, I'll actually have a nice hot cup of tea to warm up these old bones of mine. And I'm telling you, getting to old age, oh, you know, got my pretty scarf on. Yeah, no, I've got no sleeve, but I've got a scarf. Got to keep the neck warm. Okay, where was I? Oh, my new babies. Yes, so there'll be... I'll do 2 different videos for the box opening. So there'll be 2 new babies coming into my family next week. So they should be towards the end. What's today? Thursday. Should be end of next week. There'll be new videos going up of my babies. As I said, over the weekend I haven't done videos because I have not been feeling well. The weekend I just did really nothing. I sleep till I was ready, then I got up, breakfast, then I would watch TV, go on to either YouTube to watch some movies, to watch some videos, my subs, and also to go on to my app I've told you about, the Tubi, T-U-B-I app I've got to watch movies. And yeah, so that's what I was doing over the weekend. I go volunteer, you know, I do volunteer work 2 days a week, and I went there this week, and because I was still a bit iffy, anxiety was still there just a tad, and I felt I had to have something, so I took little Garfield with me. Where I volunteer, the clients love little Garfield. He sits up on the little bookcase and he watches what everyone's doing, doesn't he? Yeah. And what do the clients do? They love you. They think you're so cute. Yeah. It's funny, really. Of course, as you see, he's got a green, his collar. The dye's coming up on his fur. Oh, when I was at the plaza last week, I noticed that Big W, it's like a department store with your clothes and different things like their appliances and that. They actually got their pet coats out now for winter. I thought, oh great, you know, I have to take Garfield over and to get him one. Well, I took him over today, then I realised they will be no good for him because, as you know, dogs have got their legs straight down. And Garfield, he has got his arms going out to the side. If I got him one, they would be pushed in like that. And I did not want that. I like him the way he is, so I'm going to have to organise something to have a winter coat. I did buy a winter coat last year. You would have seen a video I did of the plaza markets. I can't find it. Actually, it might be in my linen cupboard. It's a linen cupboard, storage cupboard, junk cupboard, everything. Excuse me, a drink. It might be in there. But when we go shopping, when we went shopping, when I take him, when I volunteer, I've got this little blanket I took. It's actually a very light blanket. And Garfield, where is it? It's around somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm good at losing things. But I know it's around somewhere. As I said, I've just changed little Sam. And she sits up really well. She is adorable. Aren't you? Yeah. You sit up in the cot and you look after your brothers and sisters, don't you? keep a look out for them. Yeah. She is. Garfy. When I went out to the plaza, I was had to go look for something, and I went into Target, and the lady on the door at Target is the lady who likes to see my babies. So, of course, I had Garfield. I had to go and show her Garfield. And she wasn't quite sure about him. You know, this cat. She wasn't quite sure how she reacted to him. But I thought, that's okay. But she'd like my babies better. But everyone's different. Some people do not like the animals. There are they also have monkeys. If you have actually seen the monkeys, they've also got monkeys you can get that are done the same. But I'm not into monkeys. Cats, yes. But I won't be getting any more cats, will we? No, one's enough. Yeah. So I've got 2 babies coming. 2 babies. Oh my God. I met one of my subs lives around the corner, and her mum actually volunteers where I do. And she was there yesterday. She said her daughter was amazed at how many subs I've got. How many subscribers. I said you gotta get into something. Her videos are really not something I like to watch. I think she's about 16, 17, and they're okay. I like the video, but they're short. There's nothing really in the videos that I think. With YouTube, you've got to get something out there that you enjoy doing. If you've got a hobby to get into, if you've got something that you like doing, even if you got a dog, you're going for a walk on the beach, just something different to actually get people in. Yeah, I got to be careful. Hi! She's a sub, she'll be watching. Yeah, as I said, your videos are short, sweet, but they need something to get people in to want to actually subscribe to your channel. You've got to give them something to, you've got to join a hobby, get a good hobby, something that is not, I don't know, depends on your budget. That's where you got to think and do something that you want to share with people. You want to join a community like the Reborn community. As you know, in the Reborn community, us Reborn mums, we're all ages. And we have to be mindful that there are actually children who also watch these videos. So I think it also comes into mindful about the language that we bring across and how we bring ourselves across on our videos, that it's okay for young children to be able to enjoy our videos. And in saying that, I hope that an adult, either the mother or some guardian, is actually with the child while they are watching videos on YouTube. Especially the younger ones, because young ones are so much into technology. You get babies that they get a phone and they know what to do with a phone, and it's, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think phones, tablets, computers, they get them too early. They use a computer at school. They must do, I don't know if they do if they do actually handwriting. Do they learn to actually write the old way in writing letters like we used to do? I know there's email, which is faster. I know, and just typing letters up and posting them, but it's actually writing a letter. As you know, we all still have to sign things, like I have to sign. The only thing I have to, when I go get my scripts done, which I'll be going tomorrow, I actually have to sign for the script. And plus, when I volunteer, I've got to sign in, and I've got to sign there. So we've still got to do writing. And I know we know how to write if we could, but I don't write too much. I don't do a lot of writing. I do mostly emails, which is good because if I had to do letters, I will actually type them and print them out because of my tremors. Yes. What else? What was I going to say? I got a brain freeze. What happened? Tummy is settling down, which is good. As I said, just be mindful of language. Be mindful of what you do in your videos, whatever it may be, because, and hopefully those with young children, the mums or the dads or an older sibling or the guardian are with them when they are actually on YouTube, because there are videos out there that are not suitable for minors. So be mindful of what there is. It depends on what. I will tell you an example. This is not YouTube. I've got a sister. She's 18 months younger than me. She was this is a few years ago now. She was looking for the Channel 10 website. So she just typed in 10.com. No, TEN.com. And what did she get? Not a very nice not a very nice website. It would have shocked her, I think. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know that's not the kind of thing that anyone wants to see, which you don't want to see. What she forgot to do, she forgot to add the AU at the end of it, because we're Australian and most Australian websites, companies, business sites have the AU at the end of it. So, I mean, you just got to be careful on YouTube, not just YouTube, on the internet, because you don't know who's out there or what's out there, what's lurking out there. You hear about these people, and also chat rooms. They get up there and you get these people who pretend they're 17, 18-year-old boys, and they entice a girl, they talk and chat and get their trust, and they want to meet. And any child, any age, a minor, actually doesn't matter. It could be an 18-year-old, it could be a 21-year-old, but they hopefully will have more sense when they are dealing with people on the internet. Because even though the internet is great, I love the internet. I've been able to actually connect with all my reborn mums out there and my subs, and I enjoy doing what I'm doing. But as you know, there's still a lot of bad things out there. You just got to be mindful of. So as I said, language is one big thing which I really put a thing down to. I know there's the F word. I do admit I do say it, but not when I'm out in public, not when, if someone hears me, that's their problem, because it's usually my own home. And the C word that word is disgusting. If I see someone who's written the C word on the internet, I would actually put the right word, what it really is, the proper word, which doesn't sound too bad, but I won't say it because little kids are watching, and you just, as I said, you're going to be mindful of what you are doing. Dolls. We've got dolls help us with our mental illness. Dolls help us look after our inner child. We all have an inner child. I know mine is there. As far as I know, it's a little girl. Even if you're a female, you can have a boy inner child, little boy, and at the age of that child, especially if you have mental illness, and that mental illness is caused by some form of childhood abuse, that little child inside you knows what happened that caused that abuse. And that is the person, we have to look after our inner child. When our inner child is at peace, we can be at peace. I know when I was going through that relationship, I know when my inner child was very upset in how I was crying, in how bad I was crying. It got to the stage where I knew it was my inner child who was very upset with what was going on. And so was I, really. I tell you. But everything's going good. I am really good in that department. The hurt is still there over what that so-called person did, but I'm a lot better than what I am. I've got my babies. I am alone, and when things do get tough and rough for me, and there's no one here to actually ask for help, that is when I feel really alone. There's no one there. I actually, on Facebook the other night, when I was going through how I was feeling and that, I put up on Facebook, anyone would like to come around for a cuppa. A cuppa is a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. That's how we say cup of tea. We say a cuppa. And I know there is no one living in the surrounds who would come. I've got no one on my Facebook, like no friends who are actually in. I think the closest one is my sister, but she's in hospital. I put it up there just to see, just because, okay, who wants to come for a cuppa, you know? I got one response first off, was from my sister, said she would, if she could, which I knew that. And no, it's just saying that she would was enough to know that, yeah, she's there for me. Then I noticed yesterday another person said it's a bit too far for her to walk. She's over in Adelaide. And as I said, it's not that it's not knowing that they would be here if they could, is that it makes a difference. It's like if someone's having a party, something's going on, and you don't even get invited. Even though you probably wouldn't go, it's just receiving that invite actually does make a difference. So sometimes I used to think, okay, they won't come, so why invite them? But that's not the point. If you know they won't come, don't think, oh, we won't invite them. Invite them anyway, so they know that they were wanted there. That is the thing. People forget about that. You want to know that you are wanted there, and so even though you might not want to go, but still, that is not the point. The point is that someone asks you to go, and that is complete. Then you know they did want you there. So if whatever you're doing, if you have a friend and you think, oh no, while we ask her, she might not want to come or she might be busy, it's just stepping up and asking that person, would they come? And if they say yes, they come, well, that is good, hopefully for you. You want them there? Good. You know, it's like that. I've had, well, I think the video's getting a bit long. There is something I want to say, something about me, something about my life, and I will do that in another video, because even now, just thinking about that, it is upsetting. It's nothing bad, really, but it's just something that's never happened for me. So, as I said, it's nothing bad, and it's probably not what you're thinking either. So, yeah. So, as I said, I've changed my little Sam, and you're looking really good and spiffy, aren't you? Yes, look at you. You're looking really good. We're going to have to get you a bonnet. Have to go rug into my bedroom where it's cold and get you a bonnet for that head. Or we can make one. No, I'll find you a bonnet, won't I? Yes. Look at those eyes. Oh, my new little baby coming that I got for Bountiful. I chose green eyes. And when Gay sent me the photo where she had the eyes doing the hair, and I said I was glad I got the green eyes because they do look amazing. Babies. You know, with babies, if you want to make a reborn doll yourself, no matter what you use to create that reborn doll, if you are just keeping it for yourself, no matter how you make it, that's your decision. You know, whatever you want to make it out, you know, you make it, you love it, and it's something that you created for yourself. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. What do you reckon, Garfield? Want to see Garfield again? My little Garfield? Little Garfield. Oh, no, I got the tail. I had to cut the hole in the nappy for his tail. I got him for myself for Christmas. So if you go back to December 25th, I did the box opening of him. I left it for Christmas Day to open him. That is when he arrived a week before Christmas, but I left him until Christmas Day. He was a present to myself. Weren't you? Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's all today. I'll go off and I'll edit this video and we will get it going. Yeah. So everybody, as I said before, be mindful of what you say. It's not what you say, it's the swearing and things like that. And, you know, just be mindful of what you say and what you do. And as I said, little kids are watching these videos. You might not think so, but there are little kids out there. Because I know one little one is out there. Beamer, I'm talking to you. I know you're out there with your nanny. So see, I'm not quite sure how old Beamer is. Is she 8, Chrissy? I'm not quite sure how old Beamer is, but see, Beamer's maybe 8, I think, 7, 8, around about that age. See, young ones are on the channel, as Chrissy knows. There are young ones out. Just be mindful of what you say by swearing, and just be mindful. We've got to look after our young ones. We've got to make sure that they don't get on the wrong track. Bring them up right, and because they are our future. We bring them up right, treat them right, treat them with respect. If you treat the little ones with respect, then hopefully you will get the respect back from them, isn't it? They're little adults. Talk to them as if they do know some. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I think I got the stoplight in there. I was driving along. Next thing I come to a stoplight and I couldn't remember where I was going. That's what it was. So people, I think that's it for the day, and we will say goodbye to Garfield. Bye, Garfield. Bye. There's Christy's out there looking at you, isn't she? Yeah. Hi, Christy. Hi. What? What are you looking for? Yeah, there's some people out there looking at you. Now we'll bring little Sam up. Hey, what have you been drinking? Fall over like that. And little Sam, she is really good. She sits up really good. She is really good. She is a beautiful little Beringer baby, aren't you now? So we will see you in my next video, which I'm not quite sure where it be. I might do one tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? I better go, and we'll see you in my next video. And everybody, have a good day, mate. Bye, everybody. Bye.